I think that the food tastes better knowing where it comes from. And part of that is the quality. You know what you're eating and you know what that's been fed, and that helps. But then there's like this mental side to it. I know where this came from. I know this animal was taken care of well. I know that this animal was loved and cared for, and I know this is hamburger patties from one animal, not 100. And it just, the peace of mind it brings, I think gives the meat a better flavor.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Jacquelyn.
And we are CJW Pino Ranch.
So we started in 2019 with the idea of trying to make our ranch profitable because it wasn't. And then eating healthier after having our daughter in 2018 and learning about where chicken came from because we didn't raise chicken at that time, we just raised beef. Then it kind of just spiraled into this, well, we can raise...
She wanted to do chicken.
I wanted to do chicken for us. And then we learned to raise chicken in the pasture, and that was like a chicken tractor that held 75 chickens. Well, we didn't need 75 chickens. So like, well, we'll just sell it to some people, blah, blah, blah. Then we learned there are tons of people doing this. And we're like, well, why don't we do that? And they're like, well, you can raise pigs in the trees. We have lots of trees that need cleaned out, so great place to raise pork.
And I've always liked pigs.
Yeah.
They make me laugh. One cow or one horse can overgraze 100 acres because they just keep coming back to that same nice, fresh, tender grass. So we try to limit that in, certain pastures, move them every day. And by doing that, they have competitive grazing, so that they think they're going to run out. So they basically mow a field down all evenly, and that just makes more grass grow.
And a big benefit to it is allowing what they've just grazed to rest, to recover and regrow. Because like you said, if you leave them, they'll just keep going back to that one. You'll see it on an 80-acre pasture. They'll have this 5 acres where it's just grazed to the ground, and they left the rest of it to go out to seed. They're smart animals, but if you could eat a filet or beef jerky, which one would you eat?
They're moving fences, they're moving chickens, they're moving pigs, they're hauling meat to the butcher, they're trying to get it to the market. Yeah, that's a very labor-intensive sort of thing. Jacquelyn is our youngest, so she just turned 29.
No, just turned 28.
Just turned 28. Time means very little when you get our age, huh?
Yeah, true enough.
But anyway, one of the saddest days ever was when she left here, and she was going to college on a rodeo scholarship and leaving with a horse trailer and just skipping around it. And Mom was crying. It was really something.
It was a hard day.
Yeah, it was a hard day.
She loaded everything she owned and was going 10 hours away there for rodeo, and
she was trying to act sad for Mom, but she was doing it through a giggle.
Yeah, she was ready to get out of here.
And didn't think she'd ever come back. Then she come to visit, and Cameron was in school. He's from Mexico. And they walked by each other and said, "Oh, well, there you are, the one." And next thing you know, they were married a few months later, and then decided to come here and start this meat business they started.
I grew up on a ranch in Mexico. It's been in my family for over 100 years. Both of my grandpas ranched.
And your great-grandpas.
Yeah. I mean, you just kind of gotta do it and figure it out yourself, really. Last year we had the chickens in this pasture right here, and the grass, after it rains, the grass will be the lushest, greenest, wherever those chickens are. So,
it's the best fertilizer and organic matter and all bundled up into one.
We're so blessed and happy because this infrastructure, they have an arena, they have barns, they have pens, they have all this stuff that we built. But it wasn't ever going to get used like it's being used now. So to see these kids and what they're doing with this property, man, it's been cool.
Yeah, this place never looked so good. They're really managing it like nothing we ever did.
Yep, and they're doing it without chemicals, which is that's even more important.
More impressive that they can keep the weeds down and stuff by the management. But it takes them. They work their tail off to do it. They make themselves a lot of work.
We had a call the other day. somebody wanted to come see where they're getting their meat from. I'm like, yeah, sure. We'll show you around.
Yeah, it's very cool to the health benefits that we're learning along with them.
Well, when we get the benefit.
We get the benefit. We don't have to do the work, and we get the benefit of the.
Yeah, we've been eating really good.
Yeah, and there's something about the way the animals, the quality of the life that the animal has when he's alive. You know, commercial farming compared to this, they taste different.
It's unbelievable.
I want to know everything about the food. You know, no added hormones, no antibiotics. It's very important to me.
They're managing over 400 acres and on 3 different places.
And we told them, you know, you're not going to be a millionaire if you want to ranch and farm, but it's a good quality of life. They said, yeah, we don't care if we're never millionaires. We just, you know, this is how we want to raise our kids.
Everything is about spending time with their children. You can tell your kids all day long what they should do, but if you show them, that completely changes the ball game.